Hello again, everyone. All right. It's 7/2, so July 2nd. Today is my birthday, so I'm actually going to do a special reading. Um, it could be for anybody who has a birthday on this day, too, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be whatever. We're going to see what comes through. But I'm going to do it based on that powerful moment because I actually would be born soon. Soon in the time. Um, let's see here. I'm going to start out with a legendary lady goddess card because when I was walking this morning, that was one of the things that came through. Goddess was born on this day. Wow, okay. Chalachiuthiku. Hopefully I'm saying that right. That's a difficult one. Fresh start. That's amazing. I'm going to try it again. Chalachiuthiku. Chalachiuthiku. And Aini. Ain? I hope I'm saying that right too. Inner strength. Powerful day. Fresh start. Fresh start. All right. I'm going to let spirit lead. Something very exciting feels like it's in the mix. We're getting a fresh start here, and it's coming through with the inner strength. Things, fears, anxieties are being bypassed, in the positive way. Seeing that with this rabbit here, smiling rabbit, confirmation ding in the background. I'm seeing fairies too, so that there's probably going to be a lot of fairy activity around you on this day. And as I say that, the card comes out, Seven of Wands. Fairy activity on this day, so watch out for like the fireflies. They like to dance amongst them, is what I'm hearing. You'll see them in there. Hangman underneath. So I'm going to get some cards. Ace of Cups. The Fool. There's that fresh start. And two cards wanted to come out. The High Priestess and the Five of Wands. I'm going to get one more. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, I don't know if I showed that. Hangman underneath. I'm also going to get one of these for now. So this fresh start feels like, well, it feels like it's been a long time coming, but especially with that Seven of Wands. But there's something about like a bubble about to be popped in a good way so that you can experience something right now, to open up your heart and help to leap, help to push further, not further, help to push you to the leap. Standing at the edge, helping to push towards the leap. Maybe something wasn't clouding the judgment, but it was coming in the way as a frustration. It could be timing-wise with this High Priestess here, I'm seeing. And with the Five of Wands, like it could be that it felt like the goal was always out of reach. And with this Queen of Wands is actually not so. It's actually right here. So it feels like whatever this this gift is what I'm getting with the Ace of Cups. It feels like this heart-opening gift from the universe is coming in right now. Whoa. And as I said that, a bunch of cards came out, one of them being unconditional love. I was saying about that heart opening. There's a picture of that heart opening right there. It was the first one to kind of flop out so that I could see it right away. Bam. Blueprint. Coming back to Blueprint. I was talking about this the other day. I've got Grace here. I like this card a lot because he's missing some limbs. He's been through some battles. but he's still the king, still sitting on the throne with all that inner strength, right? Let me get this too. Crystal technology, silicon. There we go again. A goddess was born on this day. A spirit being, a very powerful spirit being was born on this day. That's why we need to do this reading. Something about, wow, something about our beingness is expanding. Ace of Cups, our beingness. We got ocean with justice, bliss, and trust. Yeah, I felt that with the High Priestess and the Five of Wands. It's like losing a little bit of that trust because of the timing. And then we've got Ancorita with solitude. This also looks like the death card. But this one I'm really getting that it's like coming out of the solitude, like finding the way out because of all of these entanglements. There was a bunch of entanglements that were attached. And that was the reason why we had to go through this like dark alley of a path, hence the ocean underneath where, oops, I picked up two. Freedom with Rye. Nice. That's not a coincidence. We've got a lot of that going on. Accountability underneath with Hisabi. Accountability, yeah. Taking responsibility. It feels like Source is really just coming in to say, like, you've been through a serious battle, like spiritual battle, physical battle, emotional battle. But all of these things were leading up to this moment here on this day. Some sort of huge justice is coming in, a repayment for the work done, effort put in, and all of that time taken to trust the process, the surrendering, and then surrendering more, and then surrendering even more and more and more when it was uncomfortable, brought you back to this blueprint stage. Is what I'm seeing with this fresh start. It's like the refresh of the being. So it's like coming back to the wholeness of self. What I'm seeing here is that throughout this whole time, whatever time you've been traversing this planet, you've been doing this work. And now Source is trying to say, today's the day that you get the gift, the heart-opening gift that helps to expand you even more, pull something out so that the soul can be at more ease, and keep going more boldly as it grows, as it goes and grows. Because whatever the moment right now that you're watching this video, you're at this precipice of leaping, and it's saying that there is something coming in to help push you over the edge in the best way possible, with bliss coming in, with trust and justice. It's like all that work that you've been putting in wasn't for nothing, and I'm going to show you today when you're watching this, whether it be on the 2nd or whatever day. But there is a gift coming in that'll help not only to push you over that edge, it's meant to expand your heart into the spaces that it felt like couldn't get to before, thus bringing you to a new level of expansion. Like once you reach that mastery level, you have to go to the next level and then go through the challenges of that stage, that next space. But we're at the fresh start of the original blueprints, what it was meant to be. 9/11, as I look up, what it was meant to be at this stage in life. So it's like everything else that happened before that is almost like just training ground for this moment, so that when we move forward, it's with authenticity, and we're building from that place. I'm getting like that things are going to start to carry on a lot more lightly, like you're being held and carried by Source, right? So you're going to feel a lot more lighter. It's going to feel a lot more effortless, a lot more like you're working with creation rather than working against creation, because the lessons are learned. And that is where we're at right now. Those lessons are learned. And now we're at this place, this precipice, where we're looking over the edge and Source is asking us to jump, and we're almost hesitant, but something's coming in to push us in the best way possible. I don't even know where else to go with that. That seems like the actual whole message. So I'm actually going to just leave it there. um, I would love to hear what happens with all of you. Feel free to comment below, but I'm excited. Again, I'll see you in the next one.